Hello, everyone, and good day to you.
Yes, a good day to you.
And a good day to you. Look, I've been watching too much Tabletop Tactics. Bone, Beard, neither of you are watching this, but if you are, you had a major impact on me, and I need to learn to socialize with other people again. This is a bit much. It's a bit all too much. I've been stuck inside for so long now that my only socialization, for the most part, happens to be with people on YouTube, and so now I've started talking with videos and taking up on their mannerisms, which means I'm not socializing properly, which means I'm going to start sounding like Archer. And that's not a good thing. Let's see today's daily. I believe it's a double exile? No, it's double OG. Umbra Stygian. All your units enter with lifesteal 3. You have less cards in your hand, and you start with volatile gauge, which means you actually have a normal good number of cards in hand almost. But they're all randomized cost, which means that luck is going to play a larger factor than usual in this run. Oh boy. Now the good news... The good news is that we can kind of offset that, it seems. Ember Forge is going to be huge. The bad news is that Immortal Trade and Energy Siphon are going to cost more than they normally would, which blows. The other bad news is that the only good side to Broken Valve is kind of offset by the fact that Small Hands exists. Right. Let's take a look at our artifact first. Unit cost is -2. Without a doubt. that should work. If it doesn't, I'll be very upset. So, we know that we start off with lifesteal 3, which makes our trample buddy a lot more durable than he might initially seem. The other option is we go for Gorge Man, who then has lifesteal 5. Now, the downside here is that Shade Splitter is going to cost upwards of 1 to 3 freaking mana a turn. But, you know, it's maybe something. Considering we don't draw a whole ton of cards, and we need our cards to be as effective as as possible every turn, we're not going to get as many Gorge triggers as I'd like, is my feeling. And it's not like we're double gorging. Lifesteal 5, though. I'm actually contemplating this. Hold on. Because last time, we went for the easy one, right? We went for the easy one last time, and it was a big whoops. Okay? Will devour your spells. Never mind. I took a look at what the actual boss was, determined that we're not going to be casting spells off, which means Gorge isn't going to happen off him. So we're going for Big Boy. We like our big boys. We like our skinny boys. We like our itty bitty boys. We like our chunky boys. And this is our chunky boy right now. Enemy units enter with spikes 3. You know what? That actually does not deter my man here. My tramply boy will run you over like the freight train he is, and I'm going to enjoy this a great deal. You cost nothing. That's fantastic news. And if you could just do that and then bounce up here and cost you up and might as well get me some more energy for free. Okay, Grande. Cool. We killed him. That's excellent news. Alright, down here. What do we got? Another group of dead people. I'm actually tempted to go ahead and toss Immortal Trade out on him, but it's a bit of a spooky proposition, if I have to be honest. It's mostly that the lifesteal will actually help. He's not gaining any HP out of this, apparently. Because what happens is he's got a max HP of 25. He then gains it and then loses 6 again because of thing, right? So it's not the lifesteal that's an issue here, it's the fact that he exists. It's an issue. It doesn't matter. It literally does not matter. Okay. Okay. Might as well put down the Ember Forge. Sure, dude. You do you. Might as well put you down. Sure, man. You do you. Grab this. Toss him out there. Get him to eat a little bit more. Why not? Okay. Are we killing him? Absolutely not. Can we kill him? What happens if I give you lifesteal? Suddenly you're dying. You know what? Just give it some extra. Toss on an extra magma morsel just to have laughs, and then we enjoy ourselves here. Okay. So, Big Boy, I think, is the correct choice. The longer he can last without us having to put in, like, a minimal amount of work, the better. Let's see. Mind Collapse would be good for some backline, sniping that we just don't have yet. Seraph will stop us from being able to use that, but by then it'll be largely useless anyway. The other option is that we can use Perils of Production to give us 3 energy, but it's going to cost anywhere between 1 and 3 mana, so it's not worth it. Neither Space Prism. Mind Collapse will always cost X, where X could be 0, which makes it actually useful. Mollusk Mage has lifesteal and gives magic power on the floor. We have very little reason to include him. On the other hand, Crypt Builder could do some reasonable damage. And with spell weakness that we could apply, if we can get Crypt Builder to be frozen, that's actually a big eat. That's like really good for us. Big eats, wow. It's a big win for us because we're able to actually make that work. Now, we aren't casting spells super often, necessarily. And I would like to upgrade my spells, specifically Mind Collapse, so that way I can get it, you know, damage when it needs it. Lifesteal 1. And then you get Lifesteal 3. Or we just get Multi-Strike and keep feeding this boy. And that should be enough to keep us going for a while. You know, I like that as a second floor. Just because it's so big and super strong, and as long as we can keep tossing out morsels at him, that could work. I'll give it a whirl. I'll give it a shot. I think this works. Having our Shade Splitters cost a maximum of 2 would be neat. Here, let's reroll first before we start purging. Hold over. I like holdover. It's a really, really nice way to do things, but Mind Collapse. I'd rather that I could cast it more times than once, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, I think this works. And again, we want morsels whenever possible. Hold over. We can apply that to a Shade Splitter and just toss morsels at every turn, hopefully. And plus 20 magic power and consume. Hand that onto a Frozen Lance and then call me in the morning. I think that is the way we go about doing this. Let's give this a shot. I think this is a big This is a big puzzle moment. Now, the fact that it's Sweet Man makes me sad. Sweet Man! Getting a unit draft. At the very least, it allows us to skip it. And we do enough damage that they don't really scare me all that much between all of them. But Sweep Boy is usually an issue. Well, let's find out. Let's find out. This could be a big sad. This could be a big sad. We'll have to find out. And if it is a big sad it is. Now, you come down here, immediately killing one of them. Excellent news. And a bounce up here. And I grant you the gift of Shade Splitter, which gives you lifesteal and fuel, which you want and need. Down here, Crypt Builder is worth 1 mana. Get slapped. Alright, and then you die horribly. Of course you're up there. Here, you know what? If you're up there, get maunched upon. Now, you're dying, you're not. That's probably fine. We're going to continue to feed this boy with all the fuel we could possibly give him, because he's my best boy. And, I mean, we're not going to hold on to this mana or anything, so we might as well. Okay, Sinner's Burden made it. Oof. The good news is that this only costs 2. So, you know, we made it now. If you could just continue to be fueled, please. Like, we are literally surviving by a thread here with this guy and his fuel. It's not a good look. I could just Mind Collapse him. I wonder if that saves you fuel. I doubt it. Yeah, it literally does not do anything. We're going to have to get more than 1 fuel on him if we're going to even have a snowball's chance in heck of doing anything. In the meantime, though, just do that and we can wipe all of them. Okay, never mind. Big Boy's doing exactly what he needs to be doing. I should never have worried. Why would I have worried anyway? Do I have enough mana for all this? I mean, I do. It was more fun that way. Okay. So, what do we want out of these? None of them, I think. And Temporal Assaults can be really good, actually, for the morsels, and we do need them. And then out of these, you're not actually all that helpful. Helical Crystals could be, but it's not needed. So I'll pass. And then out of these, I mean, my dude, as long as this guy goes on the same floor as our fuel boy, those two can just sit there and gain fuel while our champ does the rest of his work. Now, speaking of that, we could put one of those on the same floor as our champ, and then our champ just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's not an awful plan. I don't think it's an awful plan at all. However, getting 2 Shade Splitters that just pop up continuously could also be good. I think we go here and get the artifact, at the very least. Let's see what the Concealed Caverns have for us, though. Spare Magic, purchase spell, get an upgraded version later. Purge a unit, get an upgraded version later. You know what? Purge a spell. Out of all the spells here, The one that we could probably use the most upgrades on immediately might be Mind Collapse. I think. Or just one of the Shade Splitters. I'm trying to look at this as, like, I actually am going to want to cast this spell, right? Let's sacrifice Mind Collapse. It's a scary sacrifice. I don't think it's the right choice, so big thinking. Big But we'll have to see. Gorge ability trigger initial time. Now I feel like an idiot. Playing spells deals 2 damage to a random unit on that floor. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time, huh? Gorge gained fuel 1. You know what? Unlimited fuel sounds great. Unlimited fuel sounds awesome. Umbra Banner unit. Gorge gained lifesteal 2 at that point. It's not bad, but we already kind of have our 2nd floor carry at this point. If we needed a 3rd floor carry, we would ask for it. And Morsel Master is not that good, so we'll just move along. I mean, it's not that it's bad, but it's certainly not necessary. It would be better if we could put it on the same floor as, like even a Shadow Eater and something else, and they could just sit on the 1st floor, eat things, wipe out the vast majority of them, and do just a bunch of AoE damage. That'd be great. Now, you guys are dealing 20 damage. It's a good thing you got lifesteal. Okay, up here. I could kill you. And that was the right choice to make, because we can go ahead and just feed those Intumbrel Assaults into there. Cool. These guys hurt. You're dying for that. I don't like that at all. I think we have to do that. We're going to bounce up here and put out a Morsel Maker. You're still dying. We need to give you something to protect yourself. Let's see. Can this do enough damage? It does enough damage. Grand. In that case, then, you could eat this and be healthy. And if you could just bounce upstairs and... No. We need the room for the Ember Forge. I did a smart. I thought about it for a half second before doing anything, and look at that, we did a smart. Okay, Shade Splitter again. Shade Splitter again. I mean, at least we cast it. We probably should have given the other... We probably should have cast that twice first to see which morsels we had access to. Okay, you guys are hasting up to the top floor, huh? Well, you're not going to live that long, so I'm not actually all that worried. Okay. You gave me a lifesteal. What a time to be alive. Okay, well, you're getting your HP back. That's fine. Frozen Lance here is as good as anything else. We can't play that Shade Splitter. We can't play this guy either. Okay, cool. Alright, now, are you going to live? Not currently. No. If I get rid of you, however, suddenly, very much so. If you can get some extra lifesteal, that'd be dope. And we really don't have anything else to put on this floor. So I'm going to cast this, and then just have a handful of morsels, which is maybe not ideal. Frozen Lance. Might as well cast that on him, so that way he does some lifesteal damage? I don't know. He gets Et anyway, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so, rule 1. Lifesteal guy. Still not dying. And there's really nothing we can do about it either. Here, put an energy safe on him, and then, like, cry a little bit, because there's really nothing else we can do. He ran out of lifesteal, sadly. Now, you do have a spell weakness too. So I'll just backhand you, it's fine. Okay, Furnace Tap. Multi-strike on our big boy is a really big get. Applying +5 magic power to spells in hand is not. And this already has consumed, which means that Seraph does not care. Now as for this. Shadow Eater is not good enough, I think, to really go on any floor. It's kind of garbage. We move along. And with that said, do we get more energy each turn or more draw each turn? We're already hampered in terms of our draw, but our draw ends up being a bit more normal. It's actually okay. Going Light of Seraph here I think is necessary, because the bigger our chunky boy gets, the more space he takes. I'm pretty sure. Now, do I go on the right, get more spell upgrades and potentially Stygian unit? Or do I go on the left? Upgrade some of the units we already have, like our Alloyed Construct, and then start potentially really going ham. In both cases, we get a benefit. Like 75 free gold, whereas over here we get to remove 2. Our spells are not where we want to invest our money, though, because of the way that Seraph works in this particular run. So, Tonk, if you could be tonkier, I'd be very pleased. And if you could just deal more damage, I'd also be very pleased. Endless does not help in any way. We re-roll, and we got Quick. Quick on this guy actually makes a big difference, except for it's not as good for lifesteal purposes. I don't think that the lifesteal is the issue, though. So long as he can get out there and kill things, that matters more to me. So I'd rather he have access to the Quick. Damage Shield 3 can easily be applied to the Ember Forge here to just keep it alive if I need to slap it down somewhere. And then just making another man tankier does not hurt me at all. Now at this point, can I remove a card? Yes, I can. Can I happily do so? 100%. So, we don't get to remove as many cards that way, but we still get to remove some. Now, Big Boy becomes an 80-50, now takes a 5 space, or I go for the Gorge Master, and at this point, he gorges twice every time, which would make him gain a lot faster, and have him give 2 more turns of lifesteal. We do have Fossilized Fangs. It is worth mentioning that we do have Fossilized Fangs, and that would allow Glutton to actually really take off. 80-50 takeoff? Maybe not. This is a bit of a longer setup. And, like, I am so tempted because I want more unique effects. Like, I do want just more stuff to do. But really, just being able to slap him down and forget about it is really nice. So, yeah, we're going for Monstrous. It's... Don't get me wrong, I really do think that the other one is really good. I don't see a world where this isn't better for us right now. He goes out, he does his thing, we can forget about him. He's a set it and forget it kind of guy. You're gonna need more turns to become active. It's kind of lame, if I'm being honest. Oh, balls, you and can't. Yeah, this is worth it. I think. No one can't on this floor. That's a good sign. Sure. Like, I'm just sitting here going, like, my floors are all full already. Like, what do I do? We get a lot of energy every turn now. I think this is worth our time. Now, in addition... just doing that speeds things up considerably as well. And what do you mean you're not dead yet? Like, you have the combined might of so many things here, and yet you do not die? 45 times 2. 4, 5. Because you have lifesteal as well? But you attack... No, because you attack second. See, this is where Quick doesn't help at all. It actually almost makes things worse, because if he doesn't kill them, then his damage doesn't stick. I'm not sure if you noticed, there's a little eye roll there. Just a little one. You need more lifesteal, my dude, if you're going to leave him level 4. The gaining all your HP back every floor is a bit much. Okay, well the good news is we killed him. The bad news is we took 1,000,000 damage in the process because this... Oh, this trial got us. We lost all of our bonuses off of that, really. We took the trial, we took 20 damage, and our trial bonus effectively just gave us 10%. Teeth of gold. Every time we gorge, we... I'm mad. +1 on this floor. Our deck is already having a hard time kind of getting going, but like it's randomized costs, so sure. And Titan's Tooth is not bad. We could use some AoE. Alright, what you got for me? Upgrade Mind Collapse. Slay, add a copy of this to your discard pile. Hold on to it for a little bit longer. Give me a nice big smack of like extra damage or something on it, and then we're talking. Okay? Okay. If we go to the right, we can fix that problem and pick up an artifact. If we go to the left, we get a free artifact, but not of our choice necessarily, or at least with fewer choices, but it's free. We can upgrade a unit, and we can get a random thing. What's next? We have no idea. What's in the next run? I think we go to the right. Just this one time. +2 on the middle floor. Your pyre gets 40 additional HP or frostbite stacks. +2 on the middle floor is kind of cute. But it's not where we want to be setting up. If I re-roll it, we will not get another buy. I don't think. We'll be at 180. Whatever artifacts we get won't be that good, and we'll just have spent 50 gold on being sad. Is there anything that I'd like to do on that middle floor? Honestly. If we put our Ember Forge there, that could help. Honestly, we might as well, but like, there's not much else to it, sadly. That was maybe a bit of a waste. Yeah. Lifesteal and Sweeper. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. We wanted to set up on the second floor anyway, so whatever. Whatever. Alright, so, we're setting up on the second floor, because this bottom floor is, it's hell. It's hell. You take a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1. We have, just enough space for everybody. What an incredible time to be alive. I might as well make this a bit easier on ourselves and just smash him in the face. End the turn. Okay, at least everybody up here is dying. That's good. I might as well Shade Splitter because, like, what else is there to do? And then, we could avoid some of this damage. No, we cannot avoid any of the damage, really. Sadness. Okay, so there's enough fuel that our big guy here should live. We're getting a decent amount of damage here. I think we're just doing Furnace Tap at this point. Like, we're gonna destroy the floor. Now, the good news is that we're not dealing with Stealth Boss, which would absolutely kill us at this point, and there's nothing we would be able to do about it. That's just the way things is. If we put on more Ember Drain, it's just gonna be a sucky time. So, like, never mind. Okay, Ember Forge. At long last, you've shown up. Down here, hilarious, I laugh. A brief respite. Okay, well he's going off the chain a little bit. That's nice. 6 is not gonna be enough to kill you. Frozen Lance Will. Didn't Crypt Builder. Now you're very dead. Okay, if I go down here and I Untumble Assault, it's not gonna do enough. If I Titan's Tooth, then I'll do some damage to everybody. But it's only some. Spell Weakness. Untumble Assault. Now you're dead at least. Suck it. Eat shit, shit eater. Cool. Alright, so the big guy in the front does a lot of damage. Everybody else is dead. I might as well Crypt Builder to make this a little bit easier on everybody. Probably should have done that the other way around. Doesn't matter. We got the kill. It's fine. It would have been nice if we could have gotten the first turn boss rush, but I'll take what I can get. Another Ember Forge makes me laugh. Sacrifice, not necessary. Damage Shield 2, Rage 6, and Ember Drain 3 is also not necessary. We move along. We move along. I do not want any of those. Alright, what's this thing now? Reduce cost to 0. It's already got a cost of 0. I mean, like, fine. But now all I want to do is give it plus 20 magic power and consume. That is my life right now. So we are going to go over here. We're going to remove those 2 train stewards out of the 3 we currently have, because they are literally just taking up space that I don't want them to. Concealed caverns, anything cool for me? Minor refraction or get a major one? It would allow our alloyed construct to just be a beast on his own floor. And I mean a big beast. The other option is we give this to the Ember Forge, and suddenly the Ember Forge is actually dealing damage. I think that the minor refraction is a little bit better for the combo points, though. It does allow us to keep our alloyed construct at a much smaller level, which allows us to play far more morsels on him. You know what? We make him big. We make him big! We put him on the same floor as the morsel summoner, and then we have a good day. That is the plan. If we go here, 20 magic power and consume, now makes perfect sense on you. Because we add a copy to our discard pile, so there's effectively just one of you in the deck, but you keep coming back for a fairly effective amount of damage. I'm happy with that. Double stack! Holy shit, yes please. Let's go. We can just make it cost less. That way it costs the same amount as before. Now we reroll. Upgrade a spell to remove the consume and allow us to play it multiple times in a freaking run. I think we only needed to go off once, so no. Upgrade a spell to have plus 10 magic power. And Umbra Assault to actually being able to kill things would be nice. Really? I don't want to remove consume in any capacity. What I will do is remove this train steward from existence and then leave. Alright, Fel, it's time. Spell Shield 5, huh? Well, that's no fun. This is a very anti-spell run. I hope no one's relying on them to really do a whole lot. Okay, so you became a big boy. As did you. I'm only killing one, huh? I don't think it's worth risking literally everything to make that one work. So, I'm gonna cast an energy safe on you for later, and then just call it a day there. Okay, well, one of you's badly hurt. Okay, now all of you die. This is good. Crypt Builder here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Now you're buffing those guys up. But now I don't even care. So, Ember Forge does not fit on that floor now. Literally only fits here. That's fine. It's harsh. It's harsh. I want to get more morsels, but you're not letting me. Okay, I only can really get 2 more morsels anyway, so I'll just do that. Toss one down here. Toss one up here. Laugh as Mind Collapse does nothing, because you have an incant to gain 10 armor, which is no fun for anybody. Okay, now what? I mean, this floor's dying. That's fine. Crucible extension on this floor makes good sense. You know what? This floor's dying. Hit me with your best shot. Okay, cool. Well, we're doing a decent amount of damage to everybody now. Now's the time. Okay, you don't have an incant, do you? No, you have a harvest. Now everybody on here dies? You know what? We might as well go ham on this one. I like Ember Drain. 3 waves left remaining. It's fine. We're just losing all our mana right at the beginning. But we can gain a whole bunch of it back just by doing that right out of the gate. Neat. Okay, give that to him. Give me more lifesteal. At this point, he's got 4 lifesteal, and it's going to be just enough. Last wave, huh? Hold on. Give that to the guy that actually gets something out of that. Final wave, huh? And what you got? That's right, nothing! Furnace tap, baby! Alright, double stacking Furnace tap is a little bit much. Trample would be pretty good to put on the one guy, but like we don't really need any of these, so move along. More space makes more sense to me. I like going wide with these kinds of decks. So, now what? If we go left, we can remove some more cards. If we go right, we can dupe some cards. And get more money. And random free stuff. Yeah. What am I talking about? This is definitely the right choice. Who do we want to dupe at this point, though? Furnace Tap makes good sense. We could also dupe the Morsel Maker to just keep that guy eating. Before we do any of that, hold on. We can get access to Gorge, which triggers twice off of every single one of those things. Dupe the Entumbral, like, Money Maker Man, and then hope it's good enough. Or we could go for the 170-100 super creature that just sits on his floor and eats everything. And then if we give him any sort of Furnace Tap, he's a freaking monster. So, with that said, we obviously double the Furnace Tap, right? And then we bounce over here. I don't think we necessarily want either of these. Trap Shoot is slightly better for us. Except for the fact that it costs... You know what? No, I leave it. I don't need it in my deck. It's a weird time when I turn down one of those two cards, because I like those cards. They're very powerful, but, start a battle, enemy units appear on each floor. This will hurt us. I don't... It's worth it. It's worth it. It'd be nice if we could get a, kill off the first floor, and that's possible. It's going to take some work. Namely, you'll have to be up here. And you're going to have to survive this. Which you will. And that's good. Okay, now you need to eat this turn before everything goes, you know, really badly for you. And you will. You will. He will eat this turn. So that's something. It is so goddamn tempting. It's not yet necessary. It's not yet necessary. Okay, kill this boy here. Give him some extra HP. Give you some extra damage. Like, I'm not comfortable putting Furnace Tap out yet. It's pretty much one-shotting everything already. Okay, he's got Quick, and he now has a bunch of Lifesteal. He should be getting HP now. At least that's the plan. Now, if you could just go down here, get more HP, that'd be pretty sick. Okay, Ember Forge. You literally fit in one place, and one place only, huh? Well, you'll be able to survive several turns worth of damage, it's fine. I think now at this point, we apply the Furnace Tap. But it would actually be better to apply the Furnace Tap on this boy here. So he just kills everything. Nuke that out of the orbit. I forgot these guys deal damage when they die. Well, that was garbage. Okay, we're relying on our top floor now. So, Crucible. This is going to be a little tough now. I feel very stupid right now. Like, incredibly dumb? I feel very, very, very dumb. And we're gonna need some lifesteal and pronto. super pronto. We're not getting our lifesteal. There it is. There's some of it, at least. But we need, like, this. An easily accessible that. We might lose here. We might lose here because I just Ember Drained at the wrong time. Oh, no. We don't even have energy anymore. This is it. Wait, what? We're killing him? Excuse me? Sure. Why not? Look, we screwed that one up. We should have had that as a first floor kill without issue. Not what happened, though. Not what happened, however. Still, reasonable kill. We managed to do it. We didn't take any damage on the top floor. It's fine. We should have gotten a first floor kill, though, and I feel dumb. If we go to the left, we can remove some more cards that have not been helpful recently, and we can duplicate another card that we'd like to duplicate. I'm sure that Furnace Tap is a trap at this point, because it's just... It's so spooky. You know what I mean? Like, you put that out there, and then you're just like, what do? If I do the Morsel Maker, at the very least, both my guys get fed every turn. But then... You know? Like, it's just... We really, really, really need our guys to be as big as possible. So I am going to go ahead and do that. Energy Siphon is... largely a dead draw in most situations, as is Frozen Lance. Spell Siphon has at least a little bit more play, so I'll keep it. I'll keep it for now. I mean, like, Sewer. That works. Works relatively well, actually. It just keeps him alive, no matter what happens, which I actually like a lot. At this point, we can leave. Let's check what artifacts are there. Trader's Quill is actually good for us. Do we want to reroll? Yeah, let's give it a shot. Friendly units get +3. It's something, I guess. There's nothing else here, really, that we want. I was hoping to reroll into something more interesting. It did not happen. Do we want to try purging another card? We could get rid of another Frozen Lance. We only need our spells to go off once, for the most part. Like, we don't use a lot of our spells over and over again. Except for the Stride Splitter, now that I think about it. But even then, those dying don't scare me that much. It's the Immortal Trades that scare me if they go away. Yeah, get rid of another Energy Siphon. And then lose the Frozen Lance. Alright, cool. So at this point, we've got a fairly trim deck. This should be like, this is consistently now good. We just have to be careful of Gilded Wings that pop up. Seraph the Diligent is not so bad now that we've got a deck that does not rely on spells. Hopefully all that much. I might rely more on spells than I think, and I really hope that's not the case. So you would take a bunch, you'd then get all your HP back. And get 2 kills. Now, I could Furnace Tap right away. I don't think it's wise. Not yet. We want to hold off on Furnace Tap until it's absolutely necessary. Okay. Construct goes here. Without a doubt. Cool. That worked. Everybody down here dies. Excellent news. If you could just eat this for a little extra energy, that'd be great. And you know what? We might as well Crypt Elder this guy while we got the chance. Okay. Careful. You want to cast the Vengeful Shard to avoid taking damage to your pyre. Now, do you have what it takes to really make this thing swing as hard as possible? We still have 5 more waves left. Let's not do that yet. you're perfect. Should have done you first, now that I think about it. What I can do is kill him instead, giving him one of the lifesteal guys, and then you another one of the HP guys, which I think makes more sense for us anyway. Rar. I don't want him to live. But he's going to. Okay, we got 2 waves remaining. If we wanted to really make one of our guys go off the chain, now would be the time. I think. Let's make it happen. And sure, we'll take 1 damage. And we'll have no mana for the rest of the game. But this is highly entertaining, and I am enjoying myself. Lifesteal. I'll take another damage. It's like another 1% of my score just gone. But our man is absolutely out of his mind. 5 attacks? Seriously. 5 attacks. So, we took 13 damage, which cost us a good amount of our first turn boss rush potential, but we got him on the first turn, so it ended up being sort of worth it. It's not the best we could have done, I think, given the situation. We could have played to the mission better. But, like, 41,505 points was definitely worth seeing the end of this daily. I wonder if we had gone for the other champion, if things would have been different. Like, that's my thinking right now, is that, like, what if we were actually the other champion and we had been able to double gorge our way to victory? That would have actually been really, really cool. But I'm glad that we had one floor where we set it and forget it, and then another floor which was just, it did its thing. It's fine. Once you got the combo out there, that could handle whatever didn't make it past, whatever made it past the first floor. And with the exception of that one fight where we really messed up, we could have gotten a lot better, I think. If we had gotten that one fight perfectly and not killed our own guy by killing a guy, like if we had just left that floor alone, we would have had a first turn floor kill there too, I think. And that would have been a big difference. This is a really good run. Try out today's daily. It's really solid, very strong. I still think that Trample Monster Man was the best choice for us champion-wise. But yeah, that double gorge makes you think, man. It makes you think, because then we could have duped the morsel makers. And then they would have been eating 4 times a turn. That would have been 12 attack every turn that they were chomping down on stuff, with even more lifesteal. The downside would have been the lack of trample, really. And then trample plus striking 5 times was super worth it. So yeah, no, I think we made the right choices. Thanks for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the follow button, like button, subscribe button, bell button. Look, you guys know how this all works, hopefully by now. And if you don't, welcome to YouTube. I'll see you folks tomorrow with another daily challenge. You keep your eyes peeled, and I'll keep my fingers unrevealed still. Stay below the camera during these moments where we're together like this. Bye.